Discussion on chapters 15 through 21 of Where the Crawdads Sing. Hey everyone, this week we'll focus on chapters 15 through 21 of Where the Crawdads Sing by Delia Owens. These chapters delve deeper into the themes of alienation and belonging through Kaya's interactions with both the natural world and the people in her life. Let's start with a quick summary before moving on to your assignment. In chapters 15 through 21, Kaya continues to navigate the delicate balance between isolation and connection. Her relationship with Tate deepens as he teaches her to respond, introducing her to the wider world of literature and knowledge. The bond gives her a taste of human belonging, but Kaya remains wary of opening herself fully, fearing rejection. At the same time, the natural world remains her one constant companion. She finds solace in its rhythms, the circle of life, and death in the marsh. These chapters also highlight her growing independence as she begins publishing her nature illustrations, finding a smaller sense of purpose and acceptance through her art. However, rejection is never far away. When Tate leaves for college, Kaya feels abandoned once again, reinforcing her belief that people can be not trusted to stay. This shows the duality of belonging to the marsh and feeling alienated from society, and is a central conflict that shapes her journey. Now that you've read chapters 15 through 21, let's examine Kaya's key interactions and how they reflect the themes of belonging and alienation. Follow these steps to complete your discussion post. Select one of the following interactions to focus on. How does Kaya's connection to the marsh give her a sense of belonging? How do birds symbolize both alienation and comfort? Or how does the protective power of nature shape her identity? Examine Kaya's growing bond with Tate. How does it reflect her desire to belong? How do Jumpin' and Mabel offer her a sense of acceptance? How do abandonment and rejection from others continue to alienate her? Once you've chosen your interaction, follow these steps to complete your post. First, you will find two specific examples of textual evidence from chapters 1 through 21 that illustrate the interaction you chose. Make sure you use signal phrases and MLA parenthetical citations. For example, here I have a signal phrase: when Tate leaves, Kaya reflects, and then in quotations, the actual quote: the only people she could count on were the goals. And then in parentheses after, I have the author and the page number. Next, analyze the examples that you chose. Write a paragraph explaining how these examples reflect the themes of alienation and or belonging, and make sure that you use that evidence as previously stated to explain its significance. So for the quote above, I might go back and analyze it by saying, this shows how deeply she feels abandoned by human connections, further retreating into the marsh for comfort. Last, I want you to reflect on a personal situation or a place where you feel a sense of belonging and one where you feel alienated. Think about what makes you feel connected or disconnected, and share your thoughts in relation to Kaya's journey. Finally, respond to two classmates' posts in approximately 100 words each. Make your responses thoughtful and meaningful by expanding on their analysis or offering a different interpretation of the interaction, connecting their ideas to another moment in the book or theme of alienation and belonging, or sharing a personal experience that relates to their reflection. In chapters 15 through 21, we see how Kaya's struggle between belonging and alienation shapes her relationship and her identity. As you work on your post, think about how her story connects to your own experiences of finding belonging or dealing with alienation. I'm excited to read your responses and see the thoughtful conversations you have with your classmates. Remember, your reflections make this a space where we all learn and grow together. Happy writing!